Hello and welcome to another episode of SRM's Cyber Intelligence Briefing. I'm James Tytler and I'm joined this week by my colleagues Waithera Junghae, Lawrence Copson and Miles Arkwright. This week we're covering 6 stories. The US government has offered rewards to catch the leaders of the BlackCat ransomware gang. Multiple hospitals across Romania were disrupted by a cyber attack. OpenAI has taken down accounts linked to 5 state-backed hackers. And the US has taken down a botnet controlled by Russian military intelligence. Facial recognition data has been leveraged for unauthorized access to bank accounts. And South Korean researchers have released a free decryptor for the Rhysida ransomware strain. And for more information on last night's breaking news story around the shutdown of the Logbit ransomware group, please refer to our written brief. So onto that first story, Miles. BlackCat have continued to boast attacks amid a crackdown from the US government. Can you give us some more information about that?
Yes, hi James. So the US government has offered rewards of up to $15 million for information relating to the ransomware gang known as BlackCat. And this follows attempts by the FBI to take down the group's infrastructure late last year. Unfortunately, the gang has showed no real signs of stopping and recently claimed responsibility for an attack on the Canadian pipeline operator Trans-Northern Pipeline, allegedly publishing 183 gigabytes of the company's data on their leak site.
Yeah, and actually this attack has echoes of the 2021 attack on Colonial Pipeline, which ultimately led to the dismantling of ransomware group DarkSide following intense US law enforcement pressure.
Yes, thanks, Lawrence. So law enforcement operations against ransomware groups really do seem to be ramping up at the moment. For more information on last night's breaking news story about the takedown of the Logbit ransomware group, please refer to our written brief. In other news relating to attacks on critical infrastructure, we've seen that a ransomware attack has impacted the operations of hospitals across Romania. Can you tell us more?
Sure thing. Quite a significant one, actually. 100 Romanian hospitals have been impacted by a ransomware attack targeting a widely used health management system. The attack focused on production servers of the Hippocrates Information System, or HIS, which stores patient and medical data. So 25 hospitals have confirmed data encryption, and the remaining 75 have taken their HIS offline whilst the investigation continues.
Yeah, and this just shows that organizations really need to protect their critical systems with proportionate security measures, including secure off-site backups that are frequently tested to enable a quick and accurate incident recovery.
Absolutely. And in terms of proactive measures taken against cyber attackers, we've seen this week that OpenAI has taken down attacks linked to 5 state-backed hacking groups.
Yes, so this is an interesting one. OpenAI, which is the artificial intelligence company behind ChatGPT, have taken down accounts linked to state-backed hacking groups from China, Iran, North Korea and Russia in collaboration with Microsoft. OpenAI stated that the groups were using AI to actually further cyber attacks, including to generate scripts and create content for phishing campaigns.
Thanks, Waithera. I think that is an interesting one. But as technology advances, I think we're going to see these opportunistic cybercriminal groups continuing to find new ways to leverage AI. And given the pace of these evolving threats, organizations should probably make some considerations of their own around incorporating AI into their own defensive strategies.
Absolutely, Miles. And in terms of other proactive actions taken by law enforcement recently, I believe the US and partners have taken down a botnet controlled by Russian intelligence services. Is that right?
That is right. So US agencies and international enforcement partners have shut down a botnet linked to the Russian military intelligence agency, the GRU. This botnet, which was used to commit a variety of cyber crimes, including vast spear phishing and credential harvesting campaigns, had gained access to more than 1,000 home and small business routers.
Yeah, that's right. Unfortunately, though, the impact of such operations are quite often short-lived as cybercriminals find new methods and techniques to achieve their objectives. Organizations, though, should continue to invest in cybersecurity defenses despite this crackdown.
Yes, absolutely, Lawrence. So cybercriminals like those linked to the GRU there are highly sophisticated and persistent in their approach. Another story by a separate group of sophisticated threat actors has also caught our attention this week. So hackers have breached bank accounts leveraging stolen facial recognition data. Could you tell us a bit more about that? It does sound very concerning.
Yeah, of course, really concerning one, this one. So actually a sophisticated hacking group has breached bank accounts at Thai and Vietnamese financial institutions using stolen facial recognition data. The group utilized Trojan malware to help impersonate government agencies and trick victims into downloading malicious apps that required video recording for facial recognition.
Facial recognition technology is not infallible with the rise of deepfakes, but up-to-date training can help reduce the risk of employees falling victim to such schemes.
Yeah, absolutely. And finally, in a good news story this week, we've heard that South Korean researchers have released a free decryption tool for a ransomware strain. Could you tell us more about that, Waithera?
Yes, always good to have good news. So South Korean researchers have released a free decryption tool for Windows against the Rhysida strain of ransomware. The researchers discovered a vulnerability in the strain that permitted reverse engineering of the encryption key.
Thanks, Waithera. I will say that while the decryption tool will be valuable for any recent victims, Rhysida is likely to quickly fix this vulnerability.
Yeah, thanks for that, Miles. And thanks again to all of our listeners for tuning in. Do join us again next week for more stories.